Hi, I'm Max. Making another appearance on Emerald's channel, apparently. This time around, I am going to be playing a video game. Which, why? I don't know. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna do this. Emerald told me it was okay, so we're doing this. I'm playing the recently released Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe version. I've played the original version before. I actually played it a couple days ago. No, the other day. First time I played the original one was on my friend's computer, so technically my Steam doesn't know that I've played it before, and I've only had one ending. So if you don't know what I'm talking about with like multiple endings, you'll see. We're not going to go through all of them. I'm not going to get all of them. And there's like new content, so I don't have time. I'll give myself about an hour. And I'll record more. So yeah, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe version. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're doing all the setup now. To English. Well, I'll need some titles because I have the audio and pretty low. Yeah, I do. Yes, I have. Okay, so we're actually starting now. Until the computer is barely visible. Okay, that's kind of dork. Alright. Please enter the current time. Expose myself. It is 9:05 p.m. Oh. 9:05 p.m. right now. Sweet! Whew, here we go. There it is. Ultra Deluxe. Alright, we're gonna start. Also, I love how this screen is also like here on the mouse. That was my phone. I'm so sorry. I should have. I'm very professional, you guys. It's not even anything good. It's just HBO Max telling me there's new things on it. Okay, we're gonna begin game. I'm sorry to whoever's editing this. So me. I'm sorry, me.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'm not skipping this.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
That sounds like a regular day job.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Oh my God.
And although others might have considered it soul-winning,
It is.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Damn,
As
Stanley.
though he had been made exactly for this job.
Good for you. Not for me.
Stanley was happy.
Alright.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Sit there for an hour with
No
nothing
one
to
had
do.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Oh, the
Never
dream.
in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Wow.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. There are multiple endings to the Stanley Parable, like the original one. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna go with what the narrator's going. I'm going to obey everything, and we'll get some sort of ending. And it's gonna be one of the quicker ones too. Yeah. So, yeah. See if anything actually has changed. Just clicking everything. Still can't jump.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What does it say?
No matter how
Who
hard
farted?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
I'm
co-workers.
sorry. I deleted all your work. Okay, fine. We're gonna keep going. Nothing here? You know what? We're saving power. Nobody's here. Turn all your computers off. Ooh, hello, 419. You're a mess. 420. Oh, okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Okay.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
What does it say? I hate Mondays. We all do. And as of recording this is a Tuesday. And it is, actually, as of recording this is, it's Lauren's birthday. Hi, Lauren. Happy birthday. It'll be over by then. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep, we're gonna go with good old narrator here. Yeah, it's hard to talk and play a video game, even though this is like an easier video game. But it kind of makes you think, and my brain doesn't do that. Like all the time.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Me
Feeling a
too.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Financial panic. There's so much white space here. What is happening? Ooh, shit's been erased. I wonder what it is. Using slides to show everything. Slide is a slick blue graphic on the head. You know what? Fuck. Oh, wait. One quick ending. The broom closet. Ta-da!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet,
Is this-
but there was nothing here, so he turned
Absolutely
around
nothing.
and got back on track.
Okay. We're gonna close the door. That was it. That was one ending. Broom closet ending. Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That red light down there is so tempting though. Oh my god. I'm just checking OBS. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna go to the boss's office. But what's here? It's a bathroom. Wow, this looks much better. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. It was different in the original one. I think I took a picture of it to show Emrai. I think it said, I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. I thought it was a Black Eyed Peas song. I have no reflection, Stanley. Okay. Oh, that's locked. I'm just gonna explore everything now. Anything here? Hello? I don't know what's new. Alright, we're gonna go here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
office?
discover not an indication
fuck?
of any human life. Shocked,
How is this in the
unraveled,
manager's
Stanley
office?
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
What you
And so
got,
the
boss?
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Ooh, what could it be?
2845. But of course, Stanley
Oh,
couldn't
absolutely not.
possibly
Stanley
have
doesn't
known
know
this.
shit.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh, where'd it go?
Amazing. He stepped into the newly
dork.
opened passageway.
Ooh, this looks nice. Oh. It's dark. I don't know what you can see, but it's dark. I am blind. I hit up, but down pressed. Oops.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he
Uh-huh.
felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
Yeah,
as though he
same
felt
here.
more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright. Okay. Let's do this.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We'll get back to this later. Alright, I guess we're shutting the light on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
Cerebrum.
television screens.
Or whatever
What
that thing is in
horrible
X-Men.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
See? With frickin'
Did he
platform
have
and
the
everything?
strength to find out?
Rising platforms. I'm acting like I've never played this. Okay, I guess let's turn the cameras on. Or the monitors.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature
Ooh,
revealed.
somebody got fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
He's got red
eternally
carpeting.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ooh, one of them's glitchy over there. Oh, another one got fired. Wow. Okay. I guess there's a lift somewhere?
This mind control facility,
What
it
is
was too
that?
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only
Yes.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Wow, that's like every person that's ever worked a 9-to-5 job.
He refused to
And has
believe
only
it.
worked a 9 to
He
5 job.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Good
It was
understanding.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
It's a little dramatic.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna hit these numbered buttons. Right. Alright, there's one. There's two. Three is around here somewhere. There's three. Alright, wait. She have to press. Is there a run button on this? Oh, I'm sorry, button number 4. Am I skipping that? Or were those numbered buttons just there and I didn't need to do that? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Here we go.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh, okay. Spaced out. I'm sorry. Just wonder what's happening. Oh, yeah. This is the I guess good ending.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I guess they
Was
call
it
it the
over?
freedom ending. I believe. Maybe this is the one. If you just go with the narrator,
Yes.
everything to the T,
He had
down
won.
to the last.
He had defeated the
thing.
machine, unshackled
Yeah.
himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Replayability.
How had he been freed from the
That's the whole
machine's
point.
grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber,
Ooh.
he realized none of this mattered to him.
Wow, this
For
is
it
actually
was
a lot
not
prettier.
knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Where
Perhaps
is
his
this?
goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever
God.
life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he knew.
Part of California is this?
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
I mean,
the immense possibility of the new path before him.
if you've ever
This
worked
was
a 9
exactly
to
the
5
way, right
and
now,
hated it,
that things were meant to
leaving the
happen.
place just feels exactly like
And
this.
Stanley was
Like
happy.
just leaving the building sometimes. But like leaving, like quitting, oh, I can't wait. Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. Achievement unlocked. Get your first achievement. Oh, I get participation rewards. Okay, so what's happening here? Oh, there is another ending. That's also very quick. You just close the door.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a
Little
crucial
too-
outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
That's a little too real.
This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley
Can I
thought to
sit?
himself, is to wait.
I can
Nothing
crouch.
will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In
gonna
here
go
I
in
can
here
be
and hide.
happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no
Goddamn,
longer had
Stanley,
the
you
ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for
Patience
sure,
of a
beyond
saint.
any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be
Wow.
told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay, so some people actually find, being spoken to, like waiting till they're spoken to, being told what to do, kind of a comforting thing. Like for work, at least, like not in real life. Some people are born to lead, some people are born to follow, and some people would prefer to follow. I mean, I don't know, I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I don't like being told what to do all the time, but at the same time, I don't know if I have it in me to lead anything. Yeah, it's kind of weird for me. I don't know, Emre does it, babe. I don't know how you do this. Like, the man is a born leader. I'm gonna pause the game. The man is a born leader. Like, how many companies is he run? Like 3? Yeah, no. And he's a dad, so that's also a different kind of a leader. Yeah. I don't know, man. Some people are just cut out for it. I'm not. I'm not. But I also like my autonomy. So I like a leader that allows me my autonomy when I'm doing something that's something that I'm good at. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm done talking. This is not a podcast. This is a let's play. Okay, we're gonna go.
All of
what
his
should I
co-workers were
do?
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What should I do? Where do I go? See if Office 420 is open. Okay. Ooh, that's new. Hold on. Click on that. Ooh. Hello. Okay. That's something. Will that be a thing in the next go around? Alright. We're gonna go through the left door again.
When Stanley
But we're
came to a
gonna
set of
do...
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should we escape? Yeah, we'll escape. We'll do the escape thing. Yeah. Alright, meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Talk less.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Don't
to go
get that.
up to his
You know
boss's
what?
office,
This
hoping
is
he might find an
kinda
answer
true.
there.
Okay. Nothing. I hate it. No, I don't hate it. I dislike it. I am not a fan. That's a no for me, dog. Like, I can't. Alright. Broom closet, we just did that. Okay. Oh no, we're gonna go all the way up to the boss's office.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna do the whole thing over again.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
Would you say it again?
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk,
Oh, really?
pulling
Okay.
books off the shelf, looking behind paintings,
Oh, no.
desperate for clues to his
Oh.
situation. But his attention was caught
No.
by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
There it is.
What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
What is it?
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
We're gonna go. We're gonna take the elevator to hell again. Okay, I have a decision to make in terms of endings. But I don't think I'll get anything new until I start fully deviating. Ooh, Sparkies.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the escape thing.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Let's go. Where's the run button? Run! Please run. No
The
run.
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Indeed he
and
is.
willingly confront his death.
Exactly. Memento mori. Oh. Alright, guess we're going to hell. Burp. Oh. Where are we? Oh shit, dude.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley
Oh my
was
God, we are
inched
gonna die.
closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
I mean,
Perhaps his death
yeah.
was of no
So,
great loss.
some of these
Plucking the
endings are a little
eyeballs
bit
from the
more,
blind man.
dark
So he
than
resigned
others.
and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief
It's
and
how it
shattered
is.
life. Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye. Oh no. Uh-oh. What happened?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
There's another
In a
narrator?
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Wrong time to take a drink. Okay. Where are we going? Ooh. They said the name of the game in the game!
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Am I walking slow? Or is it just because it's dark and like I don't see anything else?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless.
The
making
museum
life
ending.
the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, button noises. What's this? A desk. Oh, these are the corridors. Alright, we're just gonna explore and waste a lot of freaking time. Let me turn these off. Yes. I enjoy this very much. Ooh. Based on the work of the Stanley Parable 2013 team. Oh, 2013? 2013? I think I played this in 2014, like the first time ever. I played this in 2014, I believe. I don't know, because this was before I built this computer, so yikes. That's how long it's been. Wow. Man, we old. It's 2022. Do I even want to go through these? I mean, this is like pretty cool. Okay, I guess it's showing things I haven't seen yet. Oh, that never happened. Aw, I would have loved a shooty ending. Because I love shooters. Are you gay? Yes. Very much so. Hello? You're a new game in the works. Aw, art. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do the whole thing. Because I've already kind of seen it, and it might spoil some of the rest of the game. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna show any of the new content. So we're just gonna exit right here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
Who are you?
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I don't wanna be free.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Ooh,
No, perhaps not.
it's a little codependent.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
I don't want to do that.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
I mean, this is a video game.
Don't choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Oh no, I'm gonna let time do it. I'm gonna let time do it for me. In a video game. Oh dear, that took a while. And we're back because we died. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean?
What could
Stanley
it
decided to
mean?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna go right door. We're gonna go to the right door because we're starting to. Hello. Okay. Ooh. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Content. Here we go. Where are you taking me, new content? Bye-bye. New content, new content, new content, new content. Is this the only thing that's new? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Should I have
Hello,
it go
and
there
thank you
sooner?
for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
It's fried.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a
This one.
reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
How much?
Please, step
Will I be
inside and see what
delighted?
thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Ooh, let's go. What are you? Okay, nothing? Alright. Alright.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Well, we are in the bowels of an office building. Narrator. Hello?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Oh, that's my suitcase. I'm pre-packing.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... oh,
Who's reviewing the
let's see
game
the
here?
content.
Not
Give me
me.
the content, Stanley.
Okay, chill.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can jump. Okay, for context of those who don't know, you can't jump in the Stanley Parable game. Ever. So, you get 36 jumps in this one circle. Let's go. Oh my god. Should there be a jump rope? Like, I am quite amazed. Oh. I'm out of jumps. I can't jump now. Now I can't jump. That's it. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
I feel
it's
like
just elevators and jumping.
the new
Is this
content
what
door
passes for
isn't
exciting
the
new
new
content?
content door.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole
You know what I
dictionary.
mean?
There's 20
Like,
hours of new content right
feel
there.
like this
Hell,
could
I could
be-
count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley
I feel like
Parable
this is kind of a
Ultra
troll. It's like,
Deluxe,
oh, new
now
content
with over
here.
1,000 hours of new
Maybe
content.
you can unlock
And
the new content
oh,
if
wait,
you do other things.
There's more.
I don't
Very
know.
good. Yes.
Maybe more doors would
I
open?
knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Ooh.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Where are we? What is this? Keep dry. Another catwalk. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Okay,
You
this-
see, Stanley?
this is a
This
troll.
is what happens when
This is a
greedy
troll.
video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an
I wouldn't
easy
call it
dollar.
rush.
And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
I
What
love
quality
it.
assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Wow.
It's my fault, Stanley.
You're gonna
I built
aim
up
to
too
tweet?
much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Alright. We're gonna start over. Because I don't believe that's the actual new content.
All of his co-workers
Yeah?
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sorry. Awaiting input. Input received. That's interesting. I'm gonna drink some more water. Hydrate. There's a pimple. I'm gonna cover it with a mic. Alright, we're gonna go the right. Fuck you, new content door. We'll try going through it later.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door and this was not
To
the
the
correct way
right.
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Yeah,
just
I
to
want to
admire
see it. Does it look any better? Oh, it looks brighter.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Thirsty.
It had really been worth the detour after all,
Give
just
soda.
to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I will not let you course correct me.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What does it say? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Wow. You owe $5,000 if you die.
Look, Stanley,
Right,
I
I
think
am about to
perhaps we've
do
gotten off on the wrong foot
what we in the
here.
industry
I'm not your
call
enemy, really, I'm not.
a pro gamer
I
move.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been a... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to
wasn't
do,
what I wanted to
Stanley
do.
leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone
That's
thinks you
another
are
ending.
very powerful.
We'll go back. We'll circle back. Alright. Alright, alright. We're gonna reserve
All of his
speed run for
co-workers
this.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is there another computer that says awaiting input? Or whatever?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Well,
co-workers.
I'ma keep looking anyway. They've probably been raptured and I'm the only bad person on this earth. Goodbye, new content door.
When
Alright.
Stanley came to
Door
a
to
set
right.
of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Tate.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
I
incredible he
keep trying
wasn't
to hit
5 years
space
ago.
even though I know I can't jump. Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been... What?
There it
Really?
is.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
So
Are you
low.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I
Danger
really
everywhere.
do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Yeah?
Give me a chance.
What kind of chance? Okay. Alright, fine.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
What you got?
Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nice try. The blue door's back here.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there?
Yes.
You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yes.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Ooh,
You see? There's nothing here.
it's a
I
lot of
haven't even
something
finished
here.
building this section of the map
Yeah.
because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
I was supposed to be here.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
In this
Do you
instance,
not
yes.
think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better?
Okay, what does it say?
What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Skill tree?
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you
Wow.
what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new
You're-
design, and you can give me some feedback.
You're a little
There we go.
angry.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Nah, I'm so good with this door. Oh. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Oh.
Now, tell me about
That's
your
rude.
experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be
Listen,
improved to
man.
more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Yeah.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
Improve the game.
Guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
All right.
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park
Are
with
you
this one.
sure?
Let's take a look.
Oh, what is this? Seating note. Space. Aw. Oh, who are these people? Oh my god. Is this how you're gonna motivate me to play properly? Where am I? Wow. I'm doing worse than a dead rat. Apparently. This is funny. Oh god. Want to ask some friends for help. Her friends is, I have no friends. I have no friends. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'll walk through your special door. Fine.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep
No,
walking
because
through
you told me I had
doors?
no friends,
Again,
which is
honest answers, please.
half true.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been
Ooh.
working on,
What
and
is
now
it?
would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay. Oh,
In
it's the
this
baby
game,
game.
the baby crawls left towards danger.
baby
You click the button to
game.
move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the
baby game.
desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think
Wow.
the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna play this for 4 hours. Sorry, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
hate
Because if it's the latter,
babies.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of
I
ideas.
just don't have 4
I can't
hours.
think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Was it?
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we
Okay.
have here?
Okay, I'm pretty excited for this part.
I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing as the last
Yes,
one.
this seems like it'll work. Let's
I don't
give it a
know.
shot.
Okay. But what is it?
Ah, fascinating.
Fire
What do you think
Watch?
this game is about,
Fire Watcher
Stanley?
or something?
What's our
Yeah.
backstory? What is our motivation?
Yeah.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep
I think that
tower.
was a horror
Perhaps
game.
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
No, just looking out for fires, my guy.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total
Yeah, I think
mental
these fires
depravity.
started, I want to
So
say.
far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come,
Ooh.
let's venture outward and see what else
Who's
is out
Fire Watch?
there.
Is the Fire Watcher? Yeah, it's Fire Watcher. Yeah, what did he say? Don't tread on me. Treading on you now. Also, teabag. Alright, what's here? Oh my god, this is Fire Watcher. I've never played Fire Watcher. Actually, I've only seen like a bunch of let's plays of Fire Watcher. It looks fun. It's definitely something I get into. Yeah, this is entirely different from the original version. The original version, I will let you know after this, because I think there's gonna be another one that's gonna pop up. But yeah,
Oh no. No, it can't
what's
be.
your problem? What's the problem? I'm gonna explore.
It
Time to
is.
go explore
It's
then.
an open world game.
Yeah.
Good God, quickly block it off.
No.
Oh. Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing.
What
that
thing?
big, open, just wandering
Yeah.
around, no right or wrong directions, no path
Open
to follow.
world,
You can just
where
go
you can get
in any.
lost and possibly mauled by a monster.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
You're a
We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
I hate you.
Okay, I'm going to get us
I
out of
strongly
here. Let's
dislike
find
you.
another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I don't do walls.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Fine.
I wonder the other one is.
It's
Wonderful.
car soccer.
See, this is exactly what I had in
Rocket
mind.
League.
Just a nice big box for you to run around in.
God.
There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Am I gonna play
Stanley,
car
if you
soccer?
manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Ooh. Are you gonna give me a ball? Are you gonna give me a ball? Are you gonna give me a ball?
Okay, so what exactly do we
me a
do
ball,
here?
give me a
Let's
ball.
see. There are lots of cars here in the
me a
back,
ball,
but obviously there's no
give me a
racetrack.
ball.
Okay, I'm seeing that there's a
me a
ball
ball.
of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sure.
Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
Go
Oh, what
sports.
fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Absolutely, that's how sports
Yes,
works.
I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Give ball, give ball, give ball, give ball. Oh. Oh yeah. I'm a car now. Am I a car now? No, I'm
Are you
just
doing
walking
it?
fast.
Are you winning? Is this fun?
I-
Is it better
yeah.
than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
I'm
Stanley,
still
I have
bad
a
at this.
thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw
Yeah?
adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going
Balls!
to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Ah. Where's the other ball?
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm
Shaboom.
insatiable.
Buoy.
More balls.
Ah! Shabooey. Goal! Bam! Bam! There's absolutely no music, it's just quiet. Oh my god.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yeah,
Is this a real
I love
video
Rocket
game?
League.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's
What?
over.
Oh?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end.
My
This is
balls.
my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or
Absolutely not.
boundaries, video games are nothing.
Oh,
yes,
fuck you.
that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley.
Are
I'm
you
leaving.
4 years old?
See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much.
Are
but
you
who knows?
4 years
You're
old?
an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best.
What's down
Take care, Stanley.
here? Geronimo.
Hold on. What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How
That's
will
the
you write a
point,
story
my
without me?
guy.
You can't do it. You know that.
Oh.
Stanley.
Fell again. Oh yeah, I remember this being absolutely dark and I got lost because I just have no sense of direction. Basically. I just kept walking down hallways and I'm like, where am I going? Oh, there it is. Cool. I have to wander. Hello? There's no zoom button. Oh my god, they're not even real doors, they're just textures. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. That's my office. 427. That's me. Hello? That's security. These are all just textures too. What is this? Are you editing something? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What does this mean? Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
Main
Down
character
in
energy.
Wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
Focus.
He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to
I'm
this
out of
world.
focus now. I don't like
Oh,
that.
yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Yeah, there it is.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close,
Hello?
then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Focus on
Very
me,
soon.
camera.
I can wait.
No, pause the game. fixed my camera. So now we're gonna resume the game. It's just gonna start over on the thing. It's fine. Yep, loading. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going because I've seen most of this already. Okay, so those two games, you know, when he threw a temper tantrum, when he threw a temper tantrum about not liking his game, and you're like, oh, here's the other game. In the original one, it was Minecraft and then Portal. It was, yeah. I don't know. I like the Minecraft one. I was like, oh, let me play Minecraft, but you can't jump. And you couldn't do anything. So, like, the controls are obviously, like, you know, still Stanley Parable, but, like, the game environment you're in is whatever those games were.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know, man.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You sure? Okay, so we went all blue door for this one. What should we do next? Oh wait, I'm like 45 minutes of this. I already did the new content. We'll go back to that later. Right, we're gonna go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're gonna go right door.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What but eager to get back to business,
I think
Stanley
this is
took the first open door on his left.
This might be the
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, we're not gonna jump off the platform, we're gonna go where this goes.
Look, Stanley,
There's
I think
another
perhaps
thing
we've gotten
that we
off
can
on the
do
wrong
when we
foot
jump off the
here.
platform.
I'm not your enemy,
But
really.
I am going to show you
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
the first
difficult,
ending I ever
but the fact
experienced
is that the story has
on
been about
my
nothing but
friend's
you
computer,
all this
and,
time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I was floored.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please,
Yeah.
stop trying to make every decision
So
by yourself.
this ending
Now,
was
I'm
my
not
first
asking
ever
for me,
experience of this game.
I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Do I have a girlfriend?
This is it, Stanley.
A wife?
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Are you calling me an alcoholic? A workaholic that's been ignoring my supposed wife? Too real. Okay, what's going on?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Ooh. Got bright all of a sudden. Whoa. Ah. Too much light on my face. There you go.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie.
I am
Sorry
also
to keep
an
you waiting.
apartment
I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
We're making
All
bread.
right.
We can't eat that for a
Okay,
while.
there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
Yeah, they start.
Did you actually think you had a
Fuck with
loving
me.
wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, I'm dead. Oh no, I am gonna be Stanley. I'm following directions now.
Stanley is
I
quite a
remember this
boring
now.
fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's
that's my
pushing a
job.
button. Now he's eating lunch.
I get to eat
Now
lunch?
he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I mean, I feel sorry for him.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown,
here we go.
fantastic discoveries of
Are we
new
gonna
lands.
be a fire
It was
watcher?
wonderful. And each day that he returned to work
God.
was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Do you watch TV? Do I even have to? Ooh, I have a TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh,
First,
it's a
he
clock.
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
The boys? Am I gonna crack a cold one with the boys? Is it time?
So
Oh.
he went further.
Never mind.
He imagined that he came to two open
There are no
doors
boys.
and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
Yeah.
The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Wow. Are we preparing dinner? Excuse me, fake wife. By the way, Stanley doesn't have wives. I have two. Hi guys, love you. P for preparing
As he
dinner.
wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many
File
possible
cabinets now, I
paths and
guess.
destinations.
Hello?
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
You saw that?
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Spoilers.
With a baby.
That
And
one,
he
you know.
called it the Stanley Parable.
They said the name of the game in the game. Oh man, I don't even have a wife. Now you're gonna tell me I have kids?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head,
Oh,
he
no.
relived it again,
The office
and then
floor.
again, and again, over and
It's like
over, pushing beyond
bleeding
hope that
into
it would
this.
never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Okay, fine. We'll do another one. Oh, hold on. Tell my wife I love her. Tell my wives I love them.
But
Love
there is
you.
no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Okay, block
The
the
longer
hole.
he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Put an armchair in the doorway. Okay, we're gonna go see.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer.
Really?
That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I don't know. I actually pushed the button like immediately. So I don't know. I'm impatient. I don't know if I can do this. I'm gonna do it.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
No, we're just
How
at
can I
work
tell
now.
him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here,
It's good lighting,
he's
though.
electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
What? Question nothing. Oh, yeah, well, this is kind of the reality of some people working at 9 to 5. You're just,
I suppose I can't. Not
Doing
in the
what
way
you're
I
supposed
want
to
him
do.
to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
yeah.
We're not so different, I suppose.
Are we?
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Okay.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Yeah, so this was my first experience of the Stanley Parable. And I never played it ever again. Until, like, very recently. And then I'm like, this game. I looked at my friend, I was like, dude, why did you make me play this game? He was like, well, you made those choices to make that happen. I was like, you're telling me this is my fault?
Even now, Stanley's
Oh,
office was a
God.
distant memory. What did it look like? It was a computer, perhaps, and a painting.
Painting.
Was it a painting
Is
or a
there something computer
photo?
here?
He could no longer recall. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm trying to remember if there are other things that we can do in that little cargo lift area. Oh yeah. We can jump off onto the catwalk again, I think, and...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We're actually gonna do it.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
We're taking the elevator. We're taking the elevator. What is down there? I forgot already. I don't know which ending this is.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
oh, no, here we go.
From here, it's, left.
Left?
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay.
No, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
I don't know what you were
clearly...
thinking.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I'm actually listening to you for once. Game.
Let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Is dork. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
Can I
it's
look
all
now?
Rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
I'm sad.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
We're gonna do it again.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna do it again. I believe... Yep, the doors are closed.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room?
I don't have the power to do that.
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
this is hard.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
You're opening all the doors?
Story.
Hold on. I gotta text him memory. Hi, babe. Okay, we're still in the game. Which one should I go? Okay. I'm going to close my eyes and then I'm just gonna do one of these. Just gonna rotate, eyes are closed, and stop. Damn it. Fine, let's go this way. I don't know how that looked. I had my eyes closed. Oh, what is this? The back rooms?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
No,
I can promise
and
you
also you
there
did do this
definitely
holding back to let
was
you
a
torture
story here
yourself.
before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No!
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
You didn't let me explore. There were signs to read.
All of his co-workers
this
were
one
gone.
of the
What could it mean?
longer
Stanley
endings,
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, what was that cup? I like work. I just hate my boss. No comment. Oh, they have these cool little phones and stuff. Someone spilled their coffee. And now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Hello?
I might be remembering this wrong. It's
Hello?
possible the story is back where we just came from.
Hey, we
Why don't we
can't.
go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, okay. We are going back the other direction. Hello? Hello? What's happening?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The
No, we
story.
didn't. Okay.
Here it comes.
Blue room. This is a different building.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
It's a dead
Okay,
end. Where
let's
are you
head back
leading
the other
me?
way and retrace our steps.
Where are you taking me? Where? Okay.
Now this... Well, I'll be
What?
honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
Paint bucket.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
I mean, this looks like
Is that
an
correct?
office building that's been abandoned forever.
Do you remember,
Or
Stanley?
unfinished,
Well,
then
you know
abandoned
what?
forever.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were
Oh,
supposed
don't
to
tell
be
me you're
doing,
gonna restart
how
the
about
game.
this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh no.
What?
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I
Some people win fair and
absolutely
square,
did.
and this was not one of those situations.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Stop it. What are we doing? Oh. Okay. Adventure. Adventure line. Alright.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Ooh.
Just follow
Is
the
this open?
line. How simple is that?
No solitaire for you, motherfucker. Oh, I can't even turn it off. Someone just gets to play solitaire at work. How rude.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward,
Yeah.
Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way,
I
is
like
the story of
deviating.
no destination still a story?
Hello.
The story of the story is the story. Sure, that'll play in Poughkeepsie.
Simply by the act of moving
Okay, we're
forward,
going
are we
upstairs.
implying a journey such that a destination
We're
is
gonna wall
inevitably
ride.
conjured into being
We're gonna
via
wall
the very
ride.
manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a
Are
minute.
you-
Just stick with me.
We're
Now, we
gonna
can
wall
both
ride
agree
over this.
that the nature of existence
Whoa.
is in fact a byproduct
following
of
this,
one's
I don't
subjective
care.
experience of that existence, right?
Cute.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental
don't-
subjective construct? Whoa,
My guy.
Hang on.
Why?
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
Serpentine.
Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
What's in here?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. For the next temper tantrum video.
Cut the music.
Oh,
Go back and look at that fern.
what fern? A
Stanley,
fern.
this fern will be very important later in the story.
Alright, I'm studying this fern
Make
now.
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, I'm done. Let's move on. I am done.
Wait,
I'm gonna
what?
keep
We're
exploring.
back at the office? No.
We're exploring.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
This
the
is the
story?
Stanley Parable.
Oh,
See?
no,
This
no,
is the
no,
Stanley
not
Parable.
again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after
Who got
everything we've been
fired?
through, you... No, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh. Fine. Okay, whatevs. Alright. Are we following the line still?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure
Totally.
line. What's it ever done for us? We're
Totally.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Does
Why
it?
don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Where? Room 437. But it's not a room.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Feels like
Just
back room.
me and
Something
Stanley
we-
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it
They're
could
gonna
be
be
anything.
chasing me.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
good one.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley,
One that
I'm
involves
ready for it.
Harry Styles. I don't know. I watched a trailer for everything. For Darling, everything is alright or
Oh,
whatever.
no, not you
That new Harry
again.
Styles movie.
Stanley,
With Florence
I'd also
Pugh.
like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Oh, okay.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Alright. Ignoring the line. Inventing though.
Amogus!
I'm the only one that thinks I'm funny.
Ah, a
Ooh.
choice. We get to make a decision.
Okay.
From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Really?
Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that
Really?
somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that
Oh?
leads here. And that in
Aren't you
turn
a smart
means that our
one?
destination corresponds with the counter-inverted
likes it.
reverse door's origin. So
Okay.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
The right door or the door
And
on the
since
right?
the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Hell yeah.
Come, Stanley.
Gang,
Our
gang.
destiny awaits.
Okay. Oh. What is this?
The confusion ending.
I
Oh,
remember now.
hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're
Yeah.
telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
It is.
And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Predetermined. It's like
So
wrestling.
now, it's still real to me, damn it! According to the schedule, I restart again. Then
Sorry.
what? Am I just
Where
supposed
are
to
we?
forget? Well, what if I don't want to
Adventure
forget?
into unexplored territory.
My mind
Find the
goes
line again.
blank simply because it's written
there it
here
is.
on this
Yeah, we're supposed to
thing
do this.
wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say
I
in all
hope
of this?
actually
Is it
these
really?
happen.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be.
Find a book.
I don't
I
want
wanna
the
find a
game to keep
bookstore.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
Look,
I won't
that's an ending
restart
right
the
there.
game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Hell yeah.
The,
Breaking
whatever it
cycles.
is that made this schedule. How would
Schedule.
we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So,
I don't know. Will
okay.
either of these doors open? Will you
I
open?
guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Will we?
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay. Is it still... Are we still in the confusion ending? Are we... Is this still happening? Oh. Can I pick this up?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to climb? Hello? I can't jump, but I can climb up here. That means I can climb places. Window. Window?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
I love
Why don't we
Void.
take a minute just to drink it all in?
I love it.
Okay, I'm over it now.
My
What do you
eyes hurt
think? Are you
now.
sick of this gag yet?
Y/N. No.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue.
Oh no.
But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
Absolutely.
Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough,
Wow,
how
you're just gonna keep
tantalizing it
talking.
would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other
You're just
option.
gonna keep
Indeed,
going.
you are one of the lucky ones.
Oh my
Though
God.
if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this
is true.
lucky.
I'm tired of this.
Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Oh, you're just gonna force me to restart. Fine. We're gonna restart. Look you. Alright.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
Oh
He never
no, I
functioned
can't
well
get to
by
the
himself and
cardboard
constantly needed
boxes.
support and guidance from others. So the thought of total
Ah,
solitude was
what have I
terrifying to him.
done? Cardboard boxes. Alright, oh my god, look at all these cardboard boxes. I can't even get to these anymore. No, I think I fucked myself over. Oh well. Look at all these boxes. Well. Ooh, what's up there? At least I'm doing work for the office. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set
Okay.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should I do... Wait, there's another option for
This was
for
not
the
the
phone.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
We're
to
gonna keep
admire
doing
it.
this. We're not gonna jump off
Stanley
to
felt
the other
lightheaded,
platform.
butterflies in his stomach.
We're gonna
Giddy
go
in
all
a
the way
way,
up to
but
the
eager
phone.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, that just leads you all the way back to the meeting room. And we already did the
Stanley
elevator.
was so bad at following directions,
Oh,
it's
shush.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Fire me now. Severance
Look,
pay,
Stanley,
please.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust
do
in
that
someone
later.
else can be difficult, but
I'm
the
gonna
fact is that
have
the
unfinished
story has
business
been
up
about
there.
nothing but you
And I
all
think
this
so.
time.
I think I'll cap it
There's
here.
someone you've been neglecting,
There's a couple
Stanley.
more that I want to do.
Someone
but
you've
they're a little
forgotten
long.
about. Please,
I think.
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
My wife.
This is
My
it,
fake
Stanley.
wife.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Alright, okay.
She's been waiting.
Okay. This is definitely blessing.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Yeah?
To reach out to her.
Yeah?
If you can truly place
Yeah?
your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Yeah? Yeah? What about
As
this?
Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him,
Nope.
filling him not just with radiance, but with hope.
Nope.
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
That's
Stanley,
not gonna
did you
happen.
just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
What's wrong in this game?
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white,
You mean-
roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Is it?
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Because I'm
What
a
did you-
human being.
Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I
What?
can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Oh,
It's
that's
as though
rude.
you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Okay.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Okay.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying,
I don't have
"My
one.
goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Making choices on a regular
Back, sack, and
basis
crack?
is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
That's
Do
drinking
you
glasses
make
of
more
water.
than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Oh, okay. Infield
welcome
exercise.
back.
What are we
You may have
doing?
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, okay. Cute. Oh. We're going backwards?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful,
And
we
you
can't
put a
have you jumping off the
gate.
platform and dying. Imagine the main
Fence.
character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Yeah,
That
it's
story
already
would
happened.
make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, fine. Alright. What's next? Am I just going backwards? Am I just going backwards? Don't lie. You are lying right now. Stop. Okay. Fine. Do as I'm told. Whatever.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Whatever you say.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Psych.
No! Why did you do that?
But it's broken
Quickly,
here.
hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Fine. We're gonna go here. Did I break it? It's not broken. Okay, it's broken.
Oh,
I broke
it's
the game.
ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about
it's
that
okay.
my story, you've destroyed
It's
my
okay.
work. Why?
It's
For
okay.
what? What did you
It's
get out of
so
that?
okay.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Ooh, what's happening?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Okay, nice to see you too, bud.
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
I'm sorry.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
But I'm not Stanley.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Yeah, but you're a game.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No, I'm 31.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility.
Yeah?
You would have destroyed it and been
I already did
victorious.
that.
It would have been so
No, I didn't.
perfect. I worked so hard on
Oh,
it.
I did.
I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
We're actually gonna do it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See? I can listen. Maybe. See? Look. Look.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
not
Stanley
broken.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
blocked
office.
off the downstairs option for this one. Okay. I can't even go to the bathroom. Wow, they just really want me to go straight to the boss's office. But it's green.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
This
life.
is not the...
Shocked,
Did he get a
unraveled,
promotion?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this
Does the
door
mic work?
lay all the answers to his questions.
Does
And
the mic
beyond
work?
all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to
I'm
find
pretty
out.
sure.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Just kidding, it doesn't work. Night Shark 115. Hello?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He
Nice.
spoke it into the receiver
Okay.
right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. No? Nothing?
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
The mic doesn't work with the
speak
game.
the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Don't be a jerk. You're trolling me. See? The door's gonna be forever
fine.
locked.
You're not gonna do it?
I'm not,
But you
I
know
can't.
what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this
wanted
one
to.
single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
But I'm
he
not
knows
Stanley,
what it
am
means
I?
to take a story
Huh.
seriously.
Huh.
If you didn't want to
Huh.
see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak.
Well.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
can't.
You...
See? Big
When
mad.
Stanley
Ooh.
came to a set of 2 open doors,
Hello.
he entered the door
Are
on
you
his
Stanley?
right.
Is that what Stanley looks like?
Stanley?
Stanley?
Hello?
Hello?
Are you,
Are
is
you
everything
there?
Okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door.
Yay!
Can you hear me? Is
Oh.
everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
This is an
The
ending.
story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It
I
cannot
broke it.
exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever
I
choice you make is just
absolutely
fine.
broke
They're
it.
both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We
Oops.
can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna count this here.
Choose.
I'm tired
Do something.
and I need to edit this.
Anything.
I will play more later.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
Oh,
The story needs it.
you are the story.
You hear me?
Hello?
Are you there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Man.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Oh my god.
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
That ended so sadly.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Why did I end it here?
Take as much time as you need.
Oh my god. Well, we are ending this on this note. Oh my god. I can't. So, that is it for part 1. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe version. I really like this game. I really liked the original game. I think so far, besides like the new content door that I went through, it's still pretty much all the original game. There's a couple changes. Graphics are better, some textures are better looking, and the other games that were featured were obviously different. The original one was Minecraft and Portal. For this one, it was like Fire Watcher and Rocket League. I almost said Car Soccer again. So far, that's the only thing that's different that I've noticed between the original and this version. I'm gonna keep playing. I think I'm gonna go through the new content door again to see if anything else that's new pops up. Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like this is a troll, but you know what? I don't care. This game is great. I'm gonna keep playing some more. Like, there's a couple more endings that I still need to get to, obviously. And yeah, it's a good game so far. I mean, you know, I've played this before, kind of. Yeah, I just need to get to some of the other endings. I know there's a lot more that I still need to do. One of them I do not have the time for. Spoilers, it has to do with the baby game that we played, you know, where you push a button and the baby goes back to the right, and then, you know, if you don't push a button, baby just goes into the fire and whatever. I don't have that. I don't have 4 hours to play to push a button to keep a giant cardboard stock photo baby from going into pretend flames. So, yeah, that's it. I don't know when this is gonna be up, but it's gonna be up at some point. Yeah. I hope you enjoy that. You should get the game. If you have the original game, you get a discount. So yeah. is good. I like this game. Yeah, so thanks for watching and do all the things. Okay, bye.